So I don't see any Pythagorean identities there because there's no plus signs or minus signs. There's, nothing's being subtracted or added. So most of those have a minus and a plus sign somewhere. So that's not going to work. So I'm going to change everything to sine and cosine. So we have, did I copy it correctly? This is a 3. I did not. See, I just looked at it and it's like, that's not going to work.
Are those x's or time?
It's a variable. You guys with the variables. All right. So secant, if I change secant to cosine, that is 1 over cosine cubed of x. Don't forget your exponents. They stay with it. Sine is already sine of x squared, sine squared of x, because he's already sine, so we don't need to change him, okay? So now we have, that's equal to sine squared of x over cosine cubed of x. So now I need to get a tangent upstairs and a cosine downstairs, right? Now I can start changing the right side, or I can make the left side look like the right side. And either way is perfectly fine with me. You just can't move anything from the left to the right or the right to the left. But you can change it. So if I do tangent, tangent is sine squared of x over cosine squared of x, all over cosine of x. Yeah? So to make this easier, I'm going to put a 1 under here so you have 2 fractions. It just makes it easier to see because some of you are still having fraction issues. So this is the first guy times the reciprocal of the second guy. So how many cosines do I have downstairs now?
2.
How many cosines do I have downstairs now?
3.
And look at this. We made the both sides equal to each other. Okay, let me show you if you had just kept the left side and make it look like the right side. Well, sine squared of x over cosine squared of x times cosine of x. It's cubed, so I'm separating them out. This guy makes a tangent squared of x over cosine of x. So then it would look like that side. So you could have kept going on the left
I
side.
feel like that was easier.
These ones that have like individual trig functions going together, the easiest way is to turn everything to sine and cosine. You've got your sheet, your identity sheet. Secant is 1 over cosine squared. And just let the math take you there. Cosecant is 1 over sine of x. And sine is sine of x. You see it? What happens to the sines? What's left?
1 over cosine squared of x equals 1 over cosine squared of.
When I look at an identity, what we're trying to verify, I look at it and I say, whoa, that might be a little bit hard. And then I go, oh, wait, if I do something, like I set a plan before I start working, because sometimes if you just start working, you just go in circles, okay? So I see that this is a fraction over here, and this fraction is more complicated than that left side. So let's see if I can clean up the fraction and see if something will break loose for me, okay? Kind of like a filling in your tooth or something. All right, so who does that sine x in the basement belong to?
Sine squared of x.
And?
Cosine of
yeah,
x.
so we can make these 2 fractions. All right, so what happens in the left fraction? What can we do? Oh, this is a plus sign, sorry.
It'd be sine of x.
Yep, because one of the signs goes away. And what is cosine over sine equal to?
Of x.
And what are we looking for? We're there.
So